Ja igen, azért ezt meg kéne csinálni. Egy feastet nyomosson be. Productionnek menjen akkor top priority-ra repair kit. Megyünk, megcsináljuk. Ja, már jön is az ügyeletes Béla. Aztán csinálja. Jó. Maradj a helyeden. Search Lab. Kész. Hát egy óra is kész van a feast, úgyhogy akkor az pont jó lesz. Nem. Maradj a helyeden. Tényleg minden ennyire fasza. Ó, repair kitek is kész vannak. Persze. Mi ez az összetartás? Kicsit lazítani kell neki.
Well, Jan, it's simply a matter of calculating the right trajectory. Feeling well?
Hát... Mindenki... Már 8 óra, mikor lehet őket összehívni? Ó, ja, hogy Magnetic Storm alatt nem lehet kikapcsolni az Emergency Shiftet, azt a mindenit. Mennyi idő van hátra az évből? De... Én ezt nem értem, hogy... De hát van egy feast. Hogyan hívok embereket feastre? most mindenki itt van. Tap hold. Hú, még 17 óra, még az egész nap akkor izé lesz. Ez érdekes, most se lehet. 544. Vigyálunk, organik. Igazából minden van. Ilyenkor ki se tudok menni szerintem. De ki tudok menni. Aha, csak kurvára izé. Ledolgoztuk magunkat. Doktort beosztjuk oda.
Experimental therapy. You treat people like goddamn tools. Well, I'm not a tool, so you better show some respect.
Mi a fasz? Hogy csináljam? Mi ez? What? Mindegyik. Oké, most nem értem. Egyik se tűnt annyira rossz. Vagy nem tudom. Orders. Oké, ez egy kicsit... Ez egy kicsit randomnak tűnt. Hát akkor...
All right with your eyes?
Oké, Joy, lesz Gloomy. Doktor. Azok akkor egy kicsit rá kell foglalkoznom velük, hogy én nem tudom. Hát de pont ezért akartam az izét.
Oh, look. Want me to take a look there? That was fun. Want me to go there, Chief? Can I help with that?
Pont ezért akartam a feastet. Hogy kicsit lejjebb menjenek az indulatok. De hát nem tudom beaktiválni.
Treat people like goddamn tools. Well, I'm not a tool, so you better show some respect. Really? Okay, I'm done. I can do this now.
maradjanak csak a helyükön. Hát jó, hát kíváncsi vagyok, most mi történik.
Hey,
Are
man.
you sure
We
about
talk.
that experimental therapy?
Jan, find some time for me. We gotta talk.
Na, nézzük a Scientist mit akar. Mindenki most
So, what do you think?
sírhat a
People are
szája.
more efficient and less grumpy now that they're not overworked beyond their limits. Good. Let's put this whole thing behind us and focus on what's ahead.
All done here. Should I help with this now? I'm done here. Want me to take care of this now? Okay, I'm done. I can do this now.
Ja tényleg, hát várjál.
Hey, you wanted to talk? Yeah. What the hell is going on with the miner? I mean, I get that robotic arm was supposed to make him super productive, but keeping him out there after hours is a little too much, don't you think? Look, it worries me too, okay? Well, then make him stop. The guy's got serious self-respect issues. Anyone can see that. I knew giving him that prosthetic would only make things worse. Now all he wants to do is prove he's top of the class. Otherwise, Daddy Jan won't love him. He just wants to make himself useful in a difficult time. Where's the harm in that? See, that's the problem. This obsession of his with being useful. Well, what would you have me do? Hand him over to a professional. You mean the shrink? Yeah. He's a little unconventional, but I guess he'll have to do. That's not such a bad idea.
Hát végül is ezért van
It's
itt a
just that-
pszichomókus.
Won't going back to all that bad shit in his life bring him down and make him lose that new zest he acquired? He's more than just his zest. Maybe he won't work his ass off for you anymore, but he'll be a happier man. It's your call. You know where I stand.
Na nézzük akkor. És akkor menjen a Miner-re. Ja, igen, csinálja azért. Jó, raw food kaja igazából van. Úgyhogy minerál az kéne. Igazából minden fasza. Most dirő se fog kelleni. Ha, ja, erre gyűjtök. Akkor megyek ki metált csinálni, és akkor azért meg elküldtem ugye minerált. Itt a metál. Nem. Csinálj egy feastet. Sörrug itt van. Mindenki egy helyen van, mindenki így el van.
Right. Another lovely day with a brain mutation. Would be nice to know there's a solution coming. Hey, How did therapy go? Feel any better?
Therapy? What therapy? We just had a beer, the shrink and I.
Okay, so how was it?
Oh, he's got daddy issues, that's for sure.
The shrink?
Yeah. All he wanted to talk about was our father.
Really? He wanted to talk about Dad.
Well, it wasn't me. He reminded me that day he yelled at us for tearing up our soccer boots in front of the whole team.
I remember that.
Yeah. We had a good match that day. Our team won. We scored a goal. All he ever saw were those fucking boots and how much he paid for them.
That was humiliating as hell. Yeah. All the other dads were proud, but trying to impress our father? Well,
Nothing was ever good enough. But that's the shrink's problem. I know I'm doing a good job here, and that's enough for me, so just let me get back to it.
but are you sure you want to keep pushing yourself like this?
While making myself useful on a mission that can save the whole fucking world? Hell yeah, it's what I want. To be honest, I've never felt more needed in my whole life.
Okay. In that case, just carry on, soldier.
Aye aye, Captain.
Zsé. Akkor volt értelme.
I wish I got to swim with fish around the coral reef. Sounds nice, as long as sharks don't decide to join in.
On the contrary, the sharks would be a nice addition.
Hát jó, akkor nem.
So, how was your session this time? Shrink bore you with Dad again?
Actually, no. We talked about someone else.
Oh yeah? Who?
You.
Really?
Yeah. It was kinda interesting, you know? I realized I never asked you, how are you holding up?
I'm having the time of my life. What do you think?
Yeah, he said you'd joke about it. The shrink did. But deep down, you got
Ez rendesen jó beszélgetés.
We were wondering how we'd feel if we were in your shoes.
And?
Then this stupid thought came to me, and I just couldn't shake it off, you know?
What was it?
Well, if I were in your position, all I'd think about would be, what would Dad say?
Seriously?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Here I am, a grown man on a humanity-saving mission, light years away from home, and still waiting for my old man to barge in and give me shit for no damn reason. Like a little fucking boy. Do you feel that way too?
I I guess. Sometimes I feel that I'm not good enough. Whatever I do, however hard I try, it's like, what am I even doing here? I hear ya.
Akkor ezért volt értelme az
Looks
ének.
like that son of a gun planted this fucking insecurity in us.
But you know what? The shrink did say one smart thing.
Yeah? What's that?
That it's, no shame to be weak. Sometimes, anyway. And, if you're strong enough to own it, then you're not weak at all. In the eyes of other people, or something like that. It makes sense when he said it.
Okay.
So, what it boils down to is that I've got two things to say to you. One, I don't think I want to work my ass off like a moron anymore.
Good. I'm all for it. And what's the other thing?
You know that day when Dad yelled at us for ruining our soccer shoes? I just want to say, that was a pretty damn good goal we scored.
Yeah. You're right about that.
Zsír. Ez rendesen... Ja, fasza. Zsír. Hogy áll a greenhouse? 23 kajánk van. Hát hamarosan meg lesz a izé. Aha, a feast az automatikusan kimegy. Akkor nincsen hozzá bejátszás. Érdekes. Production, refinery nem. Kaja van, workshop. Hogy ez most nem fog kelleni. Mennyit ez? Akkor ennyi igazából most minden fasza. Kimegyek a Rapidiumhoz akkor. Itt van. Bányásztunk egy kis Rapidiumot. Hogy áll a researcher? Ja, azért csinálja, privátot. Utána akkor mehet a semlegesítő.
We're running out of storage space, you know? There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Hmm. Passzom, jó lement a metál megint. Mineral, pedig metál. A rohadt kurva anyját, bezeg pont ide izél sipákol az a köcsög szar. Ó, bazd meg, el is felejtettem, ezeket fel kéne fedezni akkor. Á, de jó, visszajöttek ezek a genyók is. Ugye most csak szopatsz. Hát persze. És kifogytam. Ja. Na várjál. Kettő kelleni fog. egy köcsög. Na. Bassza. Jó, körbe vitt mindenfelé. Oké. Research lab. Mindenki a research labben van, miért?
And that's how we know the scale of the mutation.
That's it? A few brain pictures with randomly colored areas? This is a joke.
Thanks for appreciating my hard work. I loved spending a whole day on this.
Ó, várjál. Ja, az kész van, tényleg, mi várjál, computer. Hova raktam a quantum computert? Itt van. Oké, kaja van. Van minden elvileg, jó. 231 minerálunk van. Úgyhogy meg kell cserélni akkor. Ehhez kell ez. Ez meg mehet ez. The sun is approaching. Communication.
Da 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 da.
Ahogy rohadjál meg.
I feel uneasy.
Na igen.
What's on your mind? My role as a therapist in here. What about it? I know we talked about it before, but back then I got the impression I would be dealing with current problems, conflicts within the team, anxiety issues, stress management. But instead, I keep listening to stories from the past. Childhood, school, teachers, lost matches, failed exams, home, dad, mom, my dad, my mom. How can I be detached, Jan? I didn't become a therapist to listen to my own problems. I went through my own therapy, processed things, gained closure, and this is just ruining things for me. I only started working here, but I already feel burned out. So, you'd rather be assigned to the kitchen or a mining outpost, is that what I'm hearing? All I said is that we're in the middle of a burnout situation here. Burnout. So, maybe you just need to take a break, unwind a little. I could. If I had my specialty. What's your specialty? It's not a specialty.
It's a special tea.
A special tea. What's in it? It doesn't matter. I don't have it. Giving up so easily? What did it do exactly? Was it one of those relaxing infusions? No. It was a mind-expanding plant. I got the seed from a friend, and it grew well in my apartment. Oh, Jan. Of all my friends and lovers, my special tea was the only one that never let me down. If only you could try it. It would be confusing to expand my mind in a situation where I'm already pretty confused. Hey, you know what? I just remembered something from the pre-mission training. What's that? The greenhouse. It should be supplied with all kinds of seeds of medical plants. You don't mean, Jan, this could be a totally undiscovered potential of this mission. Recreating a special tea from a non-existent reality. Sounds like a totally legit scientific experiment.
Amúgy igen, mert hogy lényegében az, amit ez a verziója átélt, az nem létezik.
What would the world look like if you saw it with a very, very open mind? And if we did that, you think your burnout will be cured? The cure for burnout consists of 2 ingredients, Jan. Special tea and a special chemical mixture. What? Chemicals. Just trust me. Take this recipe, grow the plant, prepare the mixture, and come back to me. I guarantee you won't regret it.
Hát jó. Workshop, Research Lab, vagy áll a Research. Megvan hozzá mind a kettő, nagyon jó. Hülye, hogy ezt még mind ki kéne fejleszteni, bazd meg.
Evacuation functionality. To disable evacuation.
Hova raktam a bombot? Alsó szint. Na
So,
szóval.
yes, here it is. We still need to wait a little for the brain cells to mature fully. How long? 3 days, according to the instructions we got. Once they're ready, you can call a meeting and communicate your decision to everybody. Do you scan the brain for the mutation? Yes, it's all clear. And the cortex shows no signs of activity, which is good. What happens then? We extract the brain tissue, process it according to Maxwell's formula, and start administering the treatment. Of course, we will have to dispose of the body. Whoa! What the fuck? Looks like I didn't use enough sedative. Let me just, There. Damn it. I hope it didn't activate the cortex.
What?
What if it did? What do we do now? Just take a deep breath, okay? I've used enough sedative to put a horse to sleep. So even if his cortex did light up for a moment, it's inactive now. And I'll make sure it stays that way. Look, we can't get thrown off balance. Not now, when we're so close. Okay,
Okay.
okay. You're right. You can't tell anyone about this incident, okay? They need to take the cure. I know some of them were against it. This would make them freak out even more. What incident? I didn't see anything. Did you? Okay. Good. Let's just give those brain cells the time they need to mature, and in 3 days, we'll proceed with the treatment. Simple as that. Sure. Fine.
Zső. Ennyi rapidium van? Ja igen, a personal cabin az megvan. Igen, ez a holokabin nincsen még meg. Jó van, az is megvan. Ja, akkor már csak némi...
Tension is becoming dangerous. We need to find a solution.
Akkor már csak metál kell. Ez megint nem értem, hogy... Erre lefele? Ja.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Hoppá, az meg rossz felé megyek. Mindegy, most már elmegyek erre. Jó. Hát na most már. Arra föl. Oh. Hát így is úgy is beszopom. Hát
All done. Should I take care of this now?
ja, ott van bent.
I'm done. Want me to take care of this now?
Szép, el is vitte az egész napot. Oh, na jó.
So, did you manage to recreate your lost research?
Yes, I did. I was worried I wouldn't remember everything correctly, but amazingly, it was all still there.
neatly aligned and perfectly organized in my head. Almost reminded me of how Father made us arrange our toys when we were a kid. Well done. Thank you. And thanks for helping me get it done. You'll be happy to learn that there's something for you in it too. Really?
Okay.
What? Listen to this. While I was reconstructing my equations, I realized that by tweaking a parameter or two, my method can also be applied to something we are using on a daily basis on this very mission. The Rad Shield filters. In light of my findings, we can manufacture them in a much more efficient way. It's remarkable. Because theoretically, I had all the necessary knowledge in my head, but I had to backtrack my line of thinking to unblock it. Well, looks like going backward doesn't always suck. Exactly. Sometimes going back with your eyes wide open can push things forward more than grinding on. It's a beautiful paradox, never to be underestimated. And it makes me much more confident about our future. Let's take this bull by the horns.
Zsír. Nézzünk közösen egy kis filmet, hogy mindenki boldog legyen.
Operation functionality. Actively monitors the ship.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
A metál az megy. Organik? Organik, az kell. Organik. Nem olyan a botanikussal megint bázz meg. Állandóan annak is van valami baja.
I can see you're uncomfortable, anxious. Aren't you?
Anxious.
The circumstances are far from comfortable. Huh. Hard to disagree. I wish I could help. What do you usually do to calm down? Honestly, I try to avoid the thing that scares me or thinking about it. Yeah. I know a thing or two about running from problems. Somehow they always seem to run faster.
I never said anything about running. What I meant was taking precautions beforehand. Still, it's nice that you shared how you feel.
Egy perc és kész. Mi kell a izéhoz? A harmadik rapidiumhoz. Metal, rapidium meg organik. Akkor végül is azt is meg tudjuk csinálni majd. Az meg.
I'm done here.
Okay, I've got your special tea and the mixture. Do you have that too? I do. Can you tell me what exactly you're planning to do with it? Use it, of course. But only in good company. What? You don't mean... Come on, Jan, don't be so uptight. First the tea. Care to join me? Sure. I hope I'm not flirting with disaster. This is wonderfully disgusting, Jan. Even better than my homegrown original. How do you find it? Yes. Very disgusting. Everything looks so beautiful. And you? You are beautiful. I am beautiful too. Why do you think that is? Because I am not here. I am everywhere. Let it take you with its flow. Time to use our special mixture. Yes. What is it? Paints, Jan. Oil paints. I have prepared a canvas. I will show you the best possible way to react to any inner tensions. Creating art with an open mind. And today, we will do it together. Tell me, what do you see with your mind's eye? The first picture that comes to you here and now. Endless space. It's so big and I'm so small. Yes, you are nothing. Now, what colors do you see? Can't you see them too? Yes, I can. You're right. Our common colors. So, what does it all mean? It means eternal grace that encompasses us, forgives us, lets us forgive ourselves. It's so peaceful. Yes. Peace, harmony, chill.
Zsír. Okay, research tower, park, third, ja, hát akkor igazából ennyi. Figyelj, production, refinery. Igazából a metára rá tudok menni a refinery-be. Refinery egyel följebb.
I'm done here. Want me to take care of this now?
Mennyi kajánk van? Raw food. Teljesen jók vagyunk. Kurva anyám.
This brain cell therapy, I don't...
I'm done here. Want me to take care of this now? All done. Should I take care of this now?
So, have you finished your calculations? Do you know how we can get the gravity field back to normal?
Yes, the design is ready. Our counterforce will have to come from several sources. 2 neutralizing towers, 1 per each side of the canyon to cover the whole affected area. It will be an effort to build them, but if operated correctly, they should do the trick and give us safe passage through. What do you mean by operated correctly? Good question. Well, there's a little catch to the whole situation. Once you've set up the towers, they will need to be operated simultaneously. So, we'll need to send 4 people up there at the same time.
Oh,
Yeah. Better shape up your crew if we're gonna do this.
Activation functionality.
I'm done here. Want me to take care of this now? I'm done here. Want me to take care of this now? Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
Another Rapidium arc? Good job.
Hey there. How are you? Still feeling confident about things?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
You sure? That didn't sound very convincing.
No, it's just that I thought I'd be more happy about completing that old research of mine. But the more I think about it, the less reasons I have to celebrate.
What now?
What I mean is, it's a big success, but so what? Even if I do make it back alive, no one will ever know who's behind it.
And here I was thinking you were doing it for science.
Of course I was. I devoted my whole life to science. Does that mean I should just disappear into the shadows like a ghost? It's just sad that having done so much for society, I won't even be able to be a part of it like a normal human being. Publicly, I won't even exist. But you will exist as Jan Dolsky. No. In this world, you are Jan Dolsky. Well, you have to admit that, scientifically speaking, you are me, so... In theory, yes, but what good is a theory if it doesn't stand up to the facts? And the facts are that empirically, I am not you. I have my own autonomous identity.
Can you prove it?
This very discussion is proof. We argue, therefore we differ. You see, I don't need the world to remember my name. I want it to acknowledge my distinctive existence. And I need to know that if I'm gone, you'll take care of it. I guess I'll have to. But right now, I have bigger problems. I promise to think about it when the time comes. No, Jan. The future is too uncertain. I need you to make a decision now. Okay. How about Jan S. Dolsky? Huh? S for... Yes, I get it. Thanks. So, what do you think? We could make you a profile on social media. That's sweet. Thanks. But anyone who fact-checks it will quickly find out that it's fake. There are no records of me working at my university, no earlier publications. I appreciate the idea, but... to hell with it. I guess there really is no choice but to go with your name. Our name. Whatever. For posterity.
Evacuation functionality.
Okay, people. I wanted to hold this meeting to tell you that, well, we finally might have a cure for your condition.
Let's hold off celebrating till we hear it. I just want it to be over.
We can use a treatment based on healthy brain tissue. For that purpose, we'd need to use the tabula rasa you've probably all seen occupy a space in the womb. So, you decided to go down that path.
Great! Why don't you just hand us over for experiments already? Don't be so goddamn dramatic about it. This will heal our brains, ain't that all that matters?
Let's be rational. Since we already have the tabula rasa, I say we use it. What else are we gonna do with an awareness-free body?
I agree that we should be rational. It's just that there's something so cold-blooded about this. I feel it's a line we shouldn't cross. Because once we do, there's no going back.
Just tell me we're not doing this. We're not taking his brain out. It's sickening.
We are doing it. That's my decision.
Oh, so you've decided for us, without even giving us an alternative.
Mark my words. It's downhill from here.
Oh, come on. The boss has made his decision. Just fucking respect it.
This is unbearable. Let's stop wasting time and get on with it. We knew from the start we weren't born into a fairy tale.
Exactly. We weren't born into a fairy tale. Because we weren't born at all. We were just created to prolong this loser's meaningless life. Truth is, there is no good way out of this mess. The branching was, from the start, it was, shit. He collapsed.
Make way for the doctor.
Is he unconscious? It's getting worse. We need a cure now. What's your call? Let's go for Maxwell's recipe. Good. I'll get tabula rasa ready for the procedure. Keep your fingers crossed.
Okay, everything's prepped. He's not showing signs of waking up again?
No, nothing. I've given him more sedatives just to be on the safe side. You want to say something before I proceed?
I don't know. Oh, just do it.
Okay.
Here goes.
And that's it. Almost. I'm taking it to the lab to create Maxwell's magic potion.
Is he?
Yes, he's dead. But don't worry, he didn't feel a thing.
Hey, how do you feel after the procedure? Well, to be fair, I think it's working. But I can't shake off this bad feeling that it was a very wrong thing to do. We did the best we could, given the circumstances. Yeah, well, maybe it wasn't good enough. I just hoped we were a better man. That's all. Hey, how do you feel after the procedure? I'm pretty good, thanks. How are you? I feel bad about what happened to Tabula Rasa. I'm not sure it was the best choice. Well, for some reason, you decided to make that choice, which I guess makes it the only choice you could make, right? Come on, man. What good does your sitting alone do?
Do I look like I need a nanny? Go to hell.
So, how do you feel after the procedure?
I'm fine. Just leave me alone, okay? I can't believe you did it. I just don't want to think about it.
So, how do you feel after the procedure?
Oh, I feel much better. Don't worry. We'll help you get out of here. Then you can dispose of us, just like you did with Tabula Rasa. That what you wanted to hear?
Hey man, I just saved your life.
So much for gratitude. Tell you what, let's just focus on clearing the way, and once we're out of this canyon, I hope we can talk it over properly.
Yeah, great idea. Let's get down to some anomaly busting.
Cool.
Not bad, huh? It really hits all your senses. The sound of the birds chirping in your ears, the summer breeze on your face. Quite the immersive experience.
You forgot to mention the stench of mold in the air conditioning.
Yeah, well, it can't all be perfect, can it?
Apparently not.
So, I was wondering, how much more did I not know about Mom?
What?
Well, it seems you got to know her better after our lives separated.
I'd love to know what you talked about on that bench.
So, this is what it's all about, huh? You just want to sit down and make up for lost time. That's not the way it works.
What do you mean?
You don't get to just collect a few nice memories and pretend you lived my life. Made my choices. You chose the easy way back then. You want it easy now.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, what are you, playing my shrink now?
What else can I say?
You could just say you're sorry. Instead of dragging me into a module with fake trees to get me to talk.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean it like that.
I was talking about the whole thing. Creating me, us, like some kind of freaks, messing with our brains like that. Even if we do survive, we're going to end up as lab rats just like that poor bastard you created. But you're not sorry for that, 'cause you need us to get back to your life. Hey, I think I just want to be alone.
Okay.
Hey, how'd it go with the treatment?
Well, the therapy has begun. Everybody took their dose of Maxwell's medicine, and it's looking optimistic. No bad reactions, no side effects. In fact, I can already feel the difference. My head is clearer. It could be a placebo effect, of course, but I'm hopeful.
You did a great job. I couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah, I can't say I'm not proud of myself. I'm becoming more and more of a Renaissance man on this mission.
So, how do you feel after the procedure? First night without cold sweats. How do I feel? Fucking euphoric.
That's great. Unfortunately, not everyone shares your enthusiasm.
What can you do? You'll never please everybody. You had the balls to make a decision. That's what counts.
Thanks, man.
Evacuation functional.
So, how are you feeling?
I don't want to think about it. Fuck.
Okay. I can see you're disappointed with me. So, you're planning on holding a grudge forever?
I don't know. Huh? You're the one doing the planning here. Hmm? All I want is for you to stay away from me. I told you that from the start, didn't I? But you You wouldn't listen. Making pierogi. Building that park for me. Being my fucking pal. What a load of bullshit. What's done is done. Let's get this over with.
My first ever work of art. I called it Eternal Grace. It seemed like a good title then.
Can't get rid of you.
Evacuation
So
functional.
smug. How can you look yourself in the mirror after what we did? Jeez, man, you're spiraling.
You should go to the park, Moduleon. It's really great. Sooner or later, things tend to go wrong. Okay, you're angry about Tabula Rasa. I get it. Is there any way I can make you feel better?
Yeah, sure. Wake me up from this nightmare where we segregate people into those worthy of living and those who can be disposed of. Want to make it better? Give me back my real life. Give me back my real self.
Evacuation functional. The evacuation procedure will be assessed as too risky.
Ott kapcsolva.